We're back.
Time for another hangout
And
sesh.
it's hot. I don't like it. I started brewing iced tea this morning and it's still not ready yet. I'm pretty sure that's homophobia. I'm pretty sure that's actual homophobia. Who are we hanging out with? I guess let's hang out with... Was there anyone else we wanted to prioritize for whatever reason?
I don't know. I thought we said we were just going to go down the list to begin with.
Yeah, because we wanted to hit everyone at least once. So let's do ARA. Ah, yes, the wonderful smell of freshly ground coffee at 6 p.m. Wow, getting called out over here. Sucks that I actually need it at this time if I want to do anything fun after work. Retail is so tiring. I feel you. But I shouldn't think about that now. I can't take work home with me or I'll go insane. Now it's time for chic coffee shop girl vibes. Since it's later in the day, the cafe isn't too crowded, which is nice. Started to head to the barista, but in the corner of the cafe, I spot someone familiar.
Psst, relatable.
ARA? Why are you wearing that
Oh my god, shh. I'm in disguise, dummy. Can't you tell?
So you went trans colors to go in disguise. Do you have something you want to share? You know what? That's fine.
I'm in disguise, wears a ridiculously ostentatious and immediately visually obvious costume.
But a wig. She glances around nervously and then forces you down into a chair next to her. Oof.
Did you forget that I'm kind of a big deal around here?
I can't walk around town with at least 3 people
I can't walk around town without at least 3 people recognizing me.
Okay, then, sorry, I was finishing my coffee. Why are you here?
I've been investigating why the magic is disappearing.
Isn't the blue a little bit conspicuous?
Well, I didn't have a ton of options to choose from. Do you think it looks too weird?
Ah, it looks good. It's a compliment her. It's a good look. It's not my look, but, you know, there's no reason to be mean to someone for trying something new. You look cute.
I know, winky face. I just wanted to hear it from you.
Blah.
Should I dye my real hair this color? I've been thinking about it, but the pink color is so tied to the brand.
I think you'd look pretty with any color, honestly.
You don't have to keep complimenting me. It's getting suspicious. Before you ask, no, I can't get you backstage to see TTJ.
Wow, TTJ, which stands for the TTJ person. I couldn't think of a J. No, you know that used to be my favorite. I need to confess my love to Tyranny before it's too late.
If you stay on my good side, I'll consider putting in a good word for you. But you should get rid of your poster before that. The kiss marks might freak her out.
The cafe speakers start playing a new song. I recognize it immediately as one of ARA's singles. It played on the radio constantly when it was released last summer.
Ugh, I hate this song.
Same. I wish they played some real music.
And an ARA song's like people here. It's people like her that are ruining what it means to be an artist.
She really thinks she's all that in a bag of chips.
ARA isn't saying anything, but the look on her face tells me that she definitely hears them. Do we comfort her or do we confront the aunties?
I feel like confronting people in a cafe is weird. Like,
It's
oh, you
weird?
you like music I don't like and don't like music I do like.
Yeah, I mean, I
Plus,
guess
she's trying to be undercover, and I feel like doing a confrontation with people would just draw
make
attention.
it worse. Yeah,
I don't feel like there's any situation where confront the anti is here.
it is going to be.
sense.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, don't listen to them. Your music wouldn't be so popular if it wasn't good. You have so many fans that love your music.
No, it's not. They're not. No one's ever.
She can barely speak. Maybe she's never encountered a zealous anti-fan like this before. I don't know what to say to help her. ARA bites down on her lip, and she looks like she could burst into tears. Let's get out of here, okay? Maybe we did need to confront them. That didn't sound like it. Before she can respond, I grab her hand and quickly lead her out of the cafe. We don't stop walking until we reach the park a few blocks away. Oh, back here again. Hey, are you okay?
Huh?
I said, are you okay?
Oh, right. I'm fine. Sorry. That was... Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
I mean, I know I can't completely empathize with you in this situation, but I still want to help if I can.
I appreciate it, but it's not something you can help with. I think I'm going to go home. Sorry about all of this. I'll see you later, okay?
Hey, don't worry about it. I'll see you later, all right? I didn't know that she was so sensitive about her music career. Maybe she needs space to process this. ARA gives me a weak, bittersweet smile before she leaves. The feeling there's something she's not telling me. I wish she'd open up to me more. I hope she's all right. Finally, time for bed. I stay up way too late reading my favorite shoujo manga. It ended on such a cliffhanger. When do I finally get to sleep in? Took me a bit to settle in, but I'm ready for work. The customers had already made a mess of things by the register, and I need to clear it up before another wave hits. Feeling kind of lonely. Forgot it was Lisa's day off. Before it can really start, I'm surprised by the appearance of a familiar face.
Yo, Relatable.
Jackie, what are you doing here? Oh!
I was in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by, see if I could catch you working.
It's unlike you not to call ahead. Hey, wait, this isn't you getting back at me for doing the same, right? Also, this is a good excuse to get you in some makeup.
Maybe. Or maybe I just want to catch a working woman in her element. Then the best way to do that would be to let her work, wouldn't you agree?
I love Jackie's shocked face so much. My stomach twists when I finally notice Annalie looming behind us. I feel like I'm being caught red-handed doing something terrible with the way she glares at me with those cold eyes. I suddenly get the feeling that my job security is on the line. And Jackie's gone.
Socialize on your time, not mine. You have work to do, correct? Go do it.
Much as I want to say something, I really need this job. I move back to the register, but Jackie and Annalie are still in earshot.
As for you, have we met before? No, ma'am. No, I suppose that must be true. I doubt I would forget such a pretty face.
I was gonna be like, she's gonna get her some free samples, right? Some free samples of the new line. Whoa, Annalie being nice? Could see from the corner of my eye Jackie growing shy under Annalie's gaze. The Jackie I knew was quick to give a flirtatious quip back or be evasive in some way, but she goes still instead, and her rhythm seems to be thrown off.
As a valued customer at our store, let me pick out some samples for you from our new line. I know just the thing.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is a sales tactic, is it? Annalie's hand glides over the sample collection, pulls out a few pieces. Jackie finally finds the courage to say something, but she's interrupted when Annalie raises the lipstick near Jackie's lips.
Yes, I see it now. Jackie, was it? Sentinel Soul would be a great fit for you.
Jackie barely chokes the word out.
It's from our brand new Sentimentality line. With these shades of color, I think it would really let that pretty face of yours shine. You simply must try it.
Annalie hands off various samples to Jackie, who is barely keeping up with her.
If you're going to come in here and talk to your little friend, why don't you do me a favor and come in wearing these?
Yeah.
I don't think I would mind it too much then. Not when you can show other customers how dazzling you could really be with just a little touch-up. Okay, yes, ma'am, I'm just going to go buy these real quick.
Annalie chuckles to herself. Jackie freezes again, wondering what she did wrong this time.
They're free samples, dear. Oh, right, the sign. I can read. Bye!
And like that, Jackie hurries herself out of the shop with her arms full of makeup samples.
Silly girl. Should have at least asked for a bag to carry all of that.
As if knowing she's being watched, Annalie's eyes meet with my own.
And what are you looking at? Back to work.
Right. Yes, ma'am. I rush to a display counter that needs a little maintenance, rearranging the sample products to look busy. But really, my head is racing. Had Annalie picked out the Sentinel Sol-themed products for Jackie coincidentally?
Absolutely not.
I peek over my shoulder to steal a glance at Annalie, who is now chiding my perpetually distressed manager. Now, do we think it's just generic, like the Sentimentality line in general works, or do they have to, each Sentinel have to wear their specific brand?
I don't know.
She must have. She doesn't seem to recognize me as Sentinel Starlight. And I'm sure ARA wouldn't tip her off about us. I look toward the storefront where Jackie had scattered off just moments before. Well, that was a short-lived visit. Guess it's back to work. Time for work. If I have to listen to the manager talk about us being a family one more time. Hi, yes, welcome to Glamour Pop. How can I help you?
Hi there, I'm going in for an interview soon. It's actually at the main headquarters for Glamour Pop. I'm getting my dream job. Anyways, any suggestions for a professional look?
Whoa, congrats. Something classy for an interview, huh? So I guess simple eyeshadow, right?
Yeah. I find it very funny that face paint is an option.
I mean, here's the thing. If you're going for an interview at a job specifically at a makeup company, I think, like, my gut instinct is that you could go for something that audacious, but you have to absolutely pull it off. Right? There's no half doing that, no half measures. If you show up for an interview and you try to do something bold and you fuck it up, then you're done. But if you do something bold and you nail it 100%, that's, easy street.
Show up with anti-facial recognition makeup on.
Okay, wrong job application, but still a good idea. Try this natural color palette. It's nothing too crazy.
Nice. I was needing something more everyday essentials anyways.
Best not to push your luck too much if you're interviewing.
You're right. Simple works.
All right, she liked it. I have free time now. Thankfully, I had a not-so-terrible day at work. I feel like I could have the energy to do a couple things today. Who should I go hang out with? All right, so we want to hit everyone at least once. So let's go to Miranda next.
Yeah.
Do you want to take Miranda for this scene since I don't want to talk to her?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll still keep her during the group ones, but
okay.
Just so I'm not talking to myself for a whole thing here. The workshop is cozy and full of half-finished projects and tools. It smells really musty and woody. It's nice. No one else is around, but I see Miranda at her drafting table looking at blueprints. She hasn't noticed me. Her eyelids are heavy and her head bobs forward like she might fall asleep. I should probably wake her up. Miranda?
What? Oh, hey, Relatable. Didn't see you come in.
It seemed like you were dozing off. Is now an all right time?
Dozing? Oh, no.
Miranda feverishly checks herself and her work around her. What are you doing?
Being tired on the job is a huge safety issue. I could have cut off a finger or worse, broken one of the client's orders.
Yes, that second one is clearly worse than the former. That doesn't sound worse.
Speaking of, you're in a workshop. Wear this.
She hands me a hard hat and some safety goggles. I see her hands are strong, but shows some wear and tear from her work. We'll put on the safety gear. Why would we refuse safety gear?
Maybe we suck?
Maybe we suck. Hey, I just, if you take one thing away from this series, to make it, just wear safety gear. If someone says like, hey, you're in my work area, you need to put on this safety gear, just put it on. Don't just put it. You don't compl- That's not your place to complain, unless you are the manufacturer of that gear and you have a document with you saying, actually, the gear does not work as advertised. But I don't want to hear about it. How do I look?
YMC.
Don't finish that thought. What about you?
I know what I'm doing.
But your hands, they have some cuts.
Hazard of the job.
I could heal them. My magic's been inconsistent, but it wouldn't require much,
No, I'm fine.
It's really no trouble.
This is what Band-Aids are for. And you said yourself your magic's been on the fritz.
I should probably stop pushing and change the subject. Yeah, you should. How long have you been here today?
I came in really early this morning to finish a personal project. Then it was time to clock in.
Do you sleep at all?
Yes. Sometimes.
Well, okay. Miranda's expressions are very good. Okay, well, what are you working on?
We have an order for some long dining tables from a brewery in town. Take a look.
She shows me a long wooden table and accompanying bench. They are sturdy and inviting. Not only that, there's intricate carving work along the edges of the table. It's beautiful.
Still gotta sand it and do the final stain finish.
It's really well done.
Not really. Not yet.
What do you mean? It looks amazing.
I don't like how wide and lifeless the legs are, and the carvings could more smoothly transition at the corners. It could be better.
Well, if you need help on a smooth transition, you could talk to... Oh, wait. You've really got an eye for this stuff.
Maybe.
I look around and see behind Miranda that there's a wall of plaques for Employee of the Month. Her face is on almost all of them. That is a lot of Employee of the Month plaques with your name on it.
There's only 6 employees.
Are you all 6 of them? Miranda laughs. It's nice to see her laugh. You must be doing something right. They can clearly rely on you.
Thank you for saying that. They're really wonderful to me. They let me use the workshop before and after hours and any spare materials.
So, here's the thing, is that anyone in this situation already knows that they're pushing themselves.
Yeah.
And harping on it isn't going to be...
Yeah.
Instead, be like, yeah, you're passionate. Sounds like you found something you're really passionate about.
I think so too. It's the right medium, but
But what?
it's just hard to get inspired these days. The day job, this stuff with the squad, it's a lot. I feel like I don't have the same creative spark.
I don't think Miranda's one to be responsive to platitudes.
Yeah.
So. Well, what inspires you?
What inspires me?
Do you listen to certain music? Do you research images, or?
It's more like a feeling I get when I touch the materials. Like what I want is already in there, it's just my job to bring it out. Then I start to see colors, shapes, and I just make what I see.
Can I see something that you've made?
Sure.
Miranda brings out one of her projects. It's a jewelry box made of wood. On the top, she's carved stars and patterns. There's iridescent stones inlaid into the wood, too. Looks like the night sky exploding with new galaxies. It glows like it's been touched by her stardust magic.
We're not going to say you're working some magic here.
This is beautifully crafted. That's beautifully crafted.
Thank you, but
Not again.
it seems like I infuse it with my magic, even when I try not to.
In that case, would you like some makeup? In a flash, Miranda explodes the jewelry box into a burst of stardust. The wooden stones fall apart and land with a thud into her work table. Sparkly. Sparkly?
Yeah.
Ooh, sparkly. Miranda looks incredulously at me.
Wow, you are easily distracted.
Sorry, it was just beautiful, that's all.
When it exploded, but it's broken now.
Beautiful things don't always last. Sometimes they are just a moment, and that can make them even more special.
But I want to make something that stands the test of time.
But most things don't. Is something really only valuable if it lasts forever? Miranda seems lost in thought. Well, thank you for showing me around here. It's really wonderful to see what you were making.
Thanks for coming. It may not seem like it, but I like showing people what I do. I should get back to it. Tables don't build themselves. See you soon, Relatable.
Who should I go hang out with now? Who's next in line? Lee's?
Yep.
All right, Lee's. I walk into the park and see my coworker, Lee's, looking tranquil under a tree.
Relatable, you exist outside the store.
Here in my full corporeal glory.
It's nice to see you in the outside world.
What you up to out here? You seem at home here? We just walked up to her. That's a... What you up to out here?
I miss trees. Nature is... How do I put it? When I'm in the store, I'm like an ostrich.
Okay, I'm with you so far. And behind the counter is the sand?
Exactly. You get me.
All right.
Out here, I'm a capybara.
Because you're... Are we just going to flirt with everyone? Because you're cute?
Oh, well,
You're just proving my point, you know.
I'm also into nature documentaries. Sometimes I come out here and take video and practice. But it's mostly just pigeons, and they are divas.
Why do you work at Glamour Pop, then?
My parents work at a non-profit helping to save endangered ecosystems in the city.
Oh,
I always wanted to work with nature, like be an ecological activist. No, be a vet and a park ranger. And a marine biologist?
all at once? That's perhaps too many jobs.
That's what my career counselor told me. I needed rent, so I started working at the makeup store. And then just kept working there. I get so overwhelmed about the future that I just freeze. I can't take any step forward.
I know how that feels.
I'm so glad you're my work wife. I don't know what I'd do there without you.
Ah, yes. The most deepest relationship two people can share. Accomplice and work wife.
I know I want to make a difference, but then I think there are so many more talented people out there than me. What can I really do? Which is why people like that ARA idol make me so mad. Why have magic if you only use it to beat up other people with magic and then sell CDs? She could be doing so much more to help real people with real problems. I could do so much more if I had magic, but then again, I'd never want that kind of destructive power.
Oh, really? Oh, really? You want to...
Nature is a...
Nature is a kind of... Nature is a kind of magic, you know.
You're right, it certainly feels magical to me. That's why it's worth protecting. And I don't need magic to do my part if I can figure out what that will be and avoid...
Avoid what?
Oh, nothing.
I know you'll figure it out.
You too. You're amazing. I know you'll find your way too.
Oh, we chat a little longer at the park. I'm glad I came out, but then it's time to go. Anyway, I came out.
Oh, congrats.
See you at the next shift.
Definitely.
Finally, time for bed. Eat some midnight snacks before bed, which Alistair scolds me for, but my tummy says it's worth it. Wait, how did Alistair... I guess Alistair went up... Meow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, shut up, alarm. Let me sleep 10 more minutes. After the debacle with... Debacle? Debacle. Debacle.
I think the latter.
What?
Yeah, I think it's the latter.
After the debacle with Annalie on launch day, we arrived at the store today to some extensive notes on how to sell the Sentimentality makeup line. It's pretty textbook overbearing corporate speak, but Lise has been reading it like she's studying for an exam. She needs some reassurance, I think. Lise, these are just talking points. You can riff on them. It's all right.
What if the scary pretty lady comes and yells at me again?
She's not here. She won't know.
Something about her. I think she's always watching.
A chill runs down my spine. She was pretty intimidating. I look around for secret cameras, but don't see any. Just the regular cameras that she also has access to. I think we'll be okay.
Well then, the next customers who come into the store are going to get the full Lise Martineau Glamour Pop approved sales pitch.
The door opens and chimes, signaling that said customers have arrived. Oh my, it's KJ and Miranda coming to... that's all of them!
Oh no!
They got them all!
Annalie is definitely going to show up and sell the makeup.
Just swoops in and... Yep. It's KJ and Miranda coming to visit me at the store. Lise marches right toward them before I can stop her. Hey, Lise, maybe the next customers are okay.
Hello, valued shoppers. Welcome to Glamour Pop. May I have a moment of your time to speak to you about a project that will bring some magic back into your daily beauty routine?
Wow, she really did memorize it. Lise finally looks up from her notes and takes in Miranda and KJ. Miranda smiles warmly at her while KJ appears to be identifying all the nearby exits.
Not that you aren't already beautiful or powerful. That's a really nice hat you have on. And your tattoos are so cool. Now you ask for the customer's name. I mean, hi, what are your names?
God damn it. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, because I recognize Lisa's mindset, right? I've been in that position before. Because when you work at retail, you often get stuff kind of sent down from corporate that's just like, here's how we want you to do this, right? And as soon as they, like, because you've got a new promotion or whatever, and they're like, here's how we want you to sell it. And as soon as they do that, you are immediately fucked. Because as soon as they give you a way to do the thing, one of two things are going to happen. One, the way they want you to do the thing is absolutely impossible to keep up for an entire shift. And so when you inevitably fail to do that, they can point to that as your point of failure. Or you continue to do the thing for the entire time. You don't have any success with it because everyone can tell that you're being fake. And then you get shit talked out of you for not getting any success with it or being annoying despite doing the thing that they're asking you to do. Whenever corporate gives you directives like this, it's always just there to fuck you one way or the other. Not that I'm bitter about this. I wouldn't know anything about that. Still have fucking sales pitches in my goddamn sleep. Ugh.
I'm glad that the ones from my prior retail position have finally fallen out of my head, but not the last one that I had.
Yeah.
Those are still there.
I could immediately just rattle off the entire sales pitch right now if I needed to. And it fucking sucks. But, like, for jobs like that where you have to, like, chase the number and get, like, the certain number of conversions or sell a certain number of add-ons or whatever, you just kind of have to turn yourself off to get through the day, right? You just gotta, like, backseat your brain and just spout the words no matter what the person you're talking to is looking at you like, because if you don't, that's...
Yep.
If you don't, then you get put on an improvement plan. I'm not bitter. A little bit bitter. Miranda giggles a little bit at Lisa's unabashed enthusiasm. That's my work wife's charm. Even KJ seems to be warmed by it.
KJ,
I'm Miranda. What's your name?
I'll be your sentinel to whisk you to your perfect makeup match.
Her name is Lise.
Don't interrupt. You're already good at talking to customers. They are mine.
She clears her throat and turns back to her captive audience. KJ shrugs their shoulders at me.
Yeah, back off, Relatable.
I wouldn't mind a little concealer. I've been working in a ton and it would help with the bags under my eyes.
I have some right here that would be perfect for you.
Lise whips out the concealer and puts it on Miranda's hand. On contact, Lise freezes, blushing. She won't take away her hand. Lise?
Her hands are so strong and nice.
I'm a woodworker.
That's amazing.
I have to forcefully remove Lise from Miranda, and then she turns back to...
Peeling Lise off of customers.
We've flirted with so many people now, and now we're helping. Like, I feel like there's got to be a polycule happening at some point here. It's just I'm too many little webs going on. Then she turns back to KJ.
And what may I offer you? Eyeshadow, lip gloss, glitter spray. Please holster the glitter spray.
Glitter spray holster.
But hey, maybe I could use a little something for an upcoming gig.
You have a band too?
Our stuff is probably not your style.
You say that.
A musician. Wow, I can do a test to find the perfect match for your skin tone. No, give me the palest you got.
Oh, goth band. Got it.
The sheet says I should match your skin tone. Fuck the rules. We can look however we want.
Lise gets suddenly very excited.
It's like you care about how you look and also do not care, and that makes you very cool. We can do whatever we want. Who needs to look like a dumb magical girl anyway? Fuck yeah.
Other customers are starting to stare. I've never seen Lise or KJ this riled up before, but together it seems they bring it out in each other. Oh,
absolutely join in the antics.
Damn the man! KG, Lise, and I jump up and down yelling excitedly. A few customers sneak out the front door with worried looks. Thank you for shopping with us. Are you all done now? We stop jumping and catch our breath. KG turns back to Lise.
I want a look that's totally off the wall. Like, have you heard of Kiss? Oh, well, I can certainly make you even more kissable.
Goddamn, Lise! Goddamn, keep it in your pants, woman!
Actually, I want to look repulsive, monstrous. Give me all the weirdest products in the line. Coming right up.
Lise rushes to the back room with the speed of a gazelle.
She's a trip. I like her.
Me too. She is the best. Lise returns with a myriad of samples for both KJ and Miranda, then looks at me and finally realizes...
Oh my gosh, you all know each other and I just went on and I am so sorry. Bye.
Lise, it's okay. Stop scooching off stage right. Left. That's stage left, actually. Wait. And she's gone. KJ looks at the samples with a grimace.
Our legacy, powdered nonsense in cheap plastic pink cases. Fitting.
I can't believe ARA didn't tell us. I guess we all moved on in our own ways. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to keep... We've had the conversation, right? And we're not
Yep.
going to relitigate it. We've all been dealing with moving forward in our own ways. This is ARA's way, I guess.
If only we could all profit from our coping mechanisms.
She's doing it for charity, at least. The three of us awkwardly stand quietly for a while. Do you want to try on those samples? That would be nice.
Why not?
I lead them to the demonstration section with the mirror. While Miranda tries on the concealer, KJ gives themselves a look that reminds me of Brandon Lee in that movie, The Crow. It rocks. I don't know what look that's referring to, but you better believe I'm looking that up later. Miranda and KJ were always the quiet, dependable ones. ARA or Jackie were there to keep the conversation going. But I actually don't mind their absence today. It lets KJ and Miranda open up a little. Miranda tells us some more about her work in the wood shop, some of her pieces that could be found around town. I'll have to look out for them. KJ tells stories of the funniest tattoos people have asked them to do.
The Crow.
Oh, that's less ridiculous than I was thinking, but also like it's simple but evocative.
Yeah.
That's you know
and
what?
goth as hell.
It's goth as hell, but also it's not so over the top, right? Because you like, I don't know. I'm used to like the whole metal makeup scene where like you go like 211 and
fucking
then you go
corpse painted all
yeah
over.
yeah where you go the fucking whole corpse paint, and that's just like no that's just like one little simple addition on top of like the full white, and like that looks good. These covers for me at the register, so we aren't interrupted, but I probably shouldn't leave her for the whole shift. Any update on the magical mystery front? The magical mystery tour, if you will.
I checked up on some of our nastier ex-enemies. Did you know that Dr. Mustachio retired and opened a bakery? He makes a gnarly cream puff.
Wow, I sure hope we don't run into any of our other ex-nasties, ex-enemies.
We had a nice chat about how magic was a really negative force in our lives. Nice guy.
Yeah, that's great.
You fucking called it with the, oh yeah, they're just gonna run into me as a pizza delivery guy or whatever.
I thought the pizza delivery guy was your idea.
Oh, I thought it was yours.
Things seem quiet on my end, too. I talked to the scientist who helped us fight that dude with the magic mech suit. She hasn't seen anything weird with magic. Well, got it. Thank you for checking. And thank you for stopping by. I should probably get back to the register before my manager sees. It was nice to see where you work.
Don't let the capitalist overlords get you down, princess. Tell you what, I'll buy a few of these just to keep the man off your back. We are valued customers of your fine establishment.
Those are free samples. You can just take them. The actual makeup line is to go on sale until New Year's Eve. Then we'll have to become repeat customers. This concealer is nice. Maybe then my supervisor will stop telling me I need to take fewer shifts because I look tired. Well, thank you, you two. But also maybe listen to your supervisor on that one. Like, you know me, I'm not one to go to bat for the man, right? But I think maybe they might be onto something. See you later, Relatable. Relatorable. I'll work on it.
Later.
Time to get back to work. Time for work. Another day of minimum wage. Whoopee! Hi, welcome to Glamour Pop. How can I help you?
Hey, sweetheart. How's it going? I'm looking for a makeup gift for my girlfriend. She's real mad at me right now.
Makeup gift? Well, you're definitely in the right place.
No, like making up, like after a fight.
Oh, gotcha. Makeup would make a good make-up gift.
So bad at gifting.
Yeah, so here's where I'm running out, because the other ones felt like they had like practical answers.
Yeah.
Whereas the answer to what makes a good makeup gift is not most things.
Yeah.
Like, if you're making up with someone, getting a gift is not like the majority of the time purchasing something for them isn't going to be a way to, it might be a way to open a dialogue, maybe to be like kind of like ease into the conversation, I guess, but like the making up is going to happen because you talk about it, not because you hand them.
And then the same in the other sense of makeup gift, like you have to know what kind of stuff the person likes out of the infinitude of options.
Like, makeup's the kind of thing where, like, unless someone told me specifically what brand and item they wanted, I would never try to buy something for them because, like, it's so predicated on your skin tone.
Yep.
Like, the few times I tried to use it, it's, like, so much work just to get that particular color to match. And then I would never do that. Nope. Kind of makeup would make a good make-up gift.
I kind of have to go with just a gift card, even if that's not the right answer.
Don't bother trying to figure it out. Get a gift card.
No, that's a genius idea. What's your options?
Nothing in here is under $5, so don't bother with that. Try a $50 one.
Oh, steep, but I guess that's the price I have to pay.
And they like it because they're not actually giving this any thought. On the bright side, your girlfriend will love you for it. I have free time now. Thankfully, I had a not-so-terrible day. Feel like I have the energy to do a couple things today. Who should I hang out with now? And KJ. I text KJ and ask if they want to hang out. They asked me to swing by their work so we can go to coffee together. So much coffee. Make my way downtown and follow their directions to the tattoo parlor. I feel just a little bit out of place here in my pastel cardigan and beret, but fortunately nobody seems to be around. Suddenly I hear KJ's voice from the back room. They boom with a masculine bravado.
All right, Bruce, I'm gonna bounce. See ya.
Enjoy your date.
Nah, dude, it's not a date. Oh, hey, princess, you're right on time.
We're gonna tease them.
Yeah.
They can take as good as they give, I'm sure. This is too good to pass up. A date, huh?
Shut up. That's just Bruce ribbing me. He rips me about everything.
I mean, sometimes people tease each other about the truth, too, you know.
Wait, what are you saying?
Relax, I'm joking, dummy.
Of course, good one.
So, this is where you work, huh?
Welcome to Needlework. May I take your order?
How long you been working here?
Just a couple months. I'm still an apprentice, but trying to learn fast. Bruce and the team did so many tattoos for me, and the question of learning the trade kind of popped up, and here we are.
I mean, yeah, if you have a passion for it, why not?
Yeah, but we should probably have this conversation over coffee. We're closing up in a minute.
We head on over to a whole latte love. Wow, that's... Oh, all Zeppelin fans in the audience looking at you, I suppose. And settle down with drinks that are maybe 99% milk, foam, and syrup. So, KJ. They look up from their drink, sporting a handsome foam mustache.
Relatable? Shoot.
They already told us a little bit. I need to know about the motorbike.
Yeah.
TBH. I gotta know about the motorbike.
Oh, for real? I didn't think you'd be interested in that.
I'm interested in that if it's you riding one. When did that happen?
I got my full license about 6 months ago. It's been fun.
So recently.
Yeah, I had to sort some stuff out first.
Oh crap, looks like I stepped on something I shouldn't have. So what kind of bike is it?
It's a Peregrine Falcon GSX 1300R. First of its kind, only came out this year.
That's nice, I suppose.
It's the fastest motorbike in the world. And probably will be forever, because there's new laws coming in next year restricting top speeds. I got pretty lucky, I guess.
Is that something you should be laughing at, KJ?
Well, I guess not. I have no intention to go 194 miles per hour, but it's always nice to know I bought a collector's item by accident.
How fast?
194 miles per hour?
Damn, KJ, how can you be so calm saying that? Aren't you scared?
Why would I be?
I could never imagine you being into motorbikes back in school. They can be so dangerous.
Yeah.
We paused in silence for a moment.
I forget you didn't see any of the years in between. A lot's changed, Relatable.
You're right, a few years ago, the KJ I knew was shy and awkward geek. Someone more at home in the computer lab and a library than a tattoo parlor. KJ wasn't the strongest member of the team in the crisis. I've given them a lot of battlefield pep talks over the years. Their powers could protect people from all physical harm. Emotional harm, though, that's just KJ's biggest weakness. They're a talented, reliable friend in many ways, but if you put the pressure on, they melt. Well, that was then, and this is now. Maybe things have changed.
Hello, Earth Relatable?
Sorry, having an inner monologue. Certainly looks like things have changed, huh? Oh, sorry, I was just lost in thought for a moment.
What were you thinking about, if you don't mind me asking?
Flirty?
Yeah.
Flirty. Just about how handsome you've become.
Good save, Princess. Jeez.
Good save me. Even if it's a little white lie. How have you been keeping up with everyone?
Actually, let's flip the script first. Why haven't you been keeping up with everyone?
What? Quick, Relatable, think of something. Back to my home planet. Or just be honest,
Let's just be honest.
it's been a struggle to keep up.
Keep up with a friend who knows your super top secret identity and your most embarrassing secret. It's okay, Relatable. I'm just teasing you. You can stop panicking now.
Hey, that is not funny.
It's pretty damn funny from where I'm sitting. Anyway, you're cool. I know how life can carry you away sometimes. And I didn't exactly call you either. To be honest, you spared yourself a couple of my messy years. So to answer your question, it's not been the easiest time for me lately. But it's alright. I got a lot of help from the team. Well, Jackie and Miranda, anyway. Bo Young did.
Recall at the Golden Glove that a certain little girl was talking about a biker girlfriend. Could it be? I also want to understand the rift that's opened up between KJ and ARA. We don't have much time until the cafe closes, so what should I ask? Ask about...
Let's ask about Jackie.
Okay, I have to know. So you and Jackie, are they blushing?
She helped me through hard times. I owe a lot to her. She's so strong. I can't think of another shoulder I'd rather cry on.
As friends, right?
Huh? Why'd you say that? Yes, as friends. Who you been talking to? Did ARA put you up to this? Has she been gossiping about me?
It's not like that, KJ, I promise. You know Layla, the girl Jackie is training?
Oh, right. Her. Layla is hilarious. This one time... Wait, what does Layla have to do with it?
She, thinks you and Jackie have a thing for each other.
Well, you know how kids are. They love to make up all sorts of things. I should be going. I gotta get some chores in before band practice tonight.
Wow, you really do have a lot on your plate, huh?
Yep, staying busy keeps the gremlins at bay.
Oh, it's that kind of busy, okay.
Gotta make up for lost time,
Wait,
you
it's
know?
fucking Christmas Eve. What the hell? How is the makeup store not busier than that? It's... Wait, is this the blissful alternate universe where we don't live in a Christian hegemony? Perhaps. Well, so long as you're happy.
Yeah, I am, especially with this chance to catch up with you, Princess.
They look at me with almost a sense of relief. Maybe this is the chance to show me new KJ means more than they're letting on?
Ride you home?
Sorry, what did you just say?
Would you like me to give you a ride home on my motorcycle?
No thanks. I think that would be too scary for me.
As you wish. But also, ride you home.
Yeah, no, I picked up on that. Like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what was that? Did you want to repeat that one again? We walked to the corner, and KJ surprised me with a big hug before we parted. They never used to take the initiative like that. As I watched them walk away, I reflected on how much a person can change in just a few short years. What other surprises would my old friend have in store for me if I kept looking? Who should I go hang out with now? All right, so now we're on to repeats.
Alrighty.
Who do we want to prioritize here?
I don't know.
I feel like we could have come with a bad note with ARA last time.
That's true.
So it'd be nice if it didn't kind of end there. But
I also feel like ARA is the one that has the most conflicts with everybody else.
Yeah. ARA wants to meet up to discuss more theories. We decide that maybe we should avoid public places this time for various reasons. She says her place is too risky, can't cause a scandal by being photographed leaving her home, so I offer to meet at my apartment. The knock on my door comes earlier than expected, and I frantically rush to clean what I can, throwing dirty clothes into my closet and stuffing trash into an overfilled bin. Hopefully she doesn't look too closely. I don't want to give her another reason to complain about me. Hi, welcome!
Thanks for letting me come over.
No problem, just don't judge anything. Alistair hops down from his window napping spot to welcome her. He nuzzles against ARA's palm.
Hi there, Alistair. Sorry that I can't understand you right now. Meow.
Yawn.
Meow.
I try not to look nervous as ARA glances around the apartment. I forgot how weird it can feel to have someone invading your space even if they were invited.
Which room is yours?
I point to the closest open door and she peeks into my bedroom.
Ha, I knew it.
She points to where an old girl group poster is taped to the wall. There are rips in the corners and smudged red lipstick stains on top of the members.
You still have the TTJ poster.
I am not ashamed. Their music is eternal.
Do you remember that time we went to their concert together? Oh my god, and remember when you made eye contact with Jessica while she was singing and you passed out?
You mean the happiest moment of my life? Of course I do.
I thought you'd be more embarrassed about it.
There is no embarrassment when it comes to true love. And don't act like you weren't equally as obsessed with them. You had an entire wedding planned out. All the way down to the types of flowers in your bouquet and everything and...
Okay. Just please don't spread that around. I don't want them to think I'm some kind of stalker.
Wait, you actually know them?
Not that well. I've only run into them twice.
What? When?
I might have the picture in here somewhere. Hold on.
You carry it around with you? And you think I'm the embarrassing one?
Shut up.
Hypocrite. ARA digs around in her bag, pulling out a few things to get rid of the clutter and tossing them onto my end table. Out comes an array of colorful hair ties, a tiny pack of tissues, a sleek tube of lipstick.
Damn, I guess I left it in a different purse.
You're using the Sentinel makeup? Oh!
Oh yeah, well, I'm kind of contractually obligated to use it every day for a couple of months so that fashion magazines can mention the products. I actually enjoy wearing them. The formulas are pretty advanced.
Oh, really? Tell me more about how advanced the formulas are. I've tested it out for the store demos, but I'm not a huge fan of them. I think the lipstick colors came out way too bold.
You probably need to do a thinner layer and blend it out.
She picks up the lipstick along with a compact mirror and demonstrates it for me. She uses the lipstick to do only a quick swipe in the center of her lips, then taps it out with her fingers. Oh yeah, you're right. That does look a lot better.
Right? Here, let me try this color on you.
I shrug and close my eyes. ARA starts applying the lipstick on me now, and the product feels surprisingly soft and buttery as it transfers onto my lips. Her finger presses gently against them, and it catches slightly on my bottom lip when she pulls it away. I can't see her, but it feels like she's really close to me right now.
Let me put a layer of lip gloss over it, and done.
I open my eyes to see her handing me the mirror.
It looks surprisingly cute on you.
Wow, surprisingly? I take the mirror and hold it up to myself. The color is definitely less bright than I thought it would be. A sheer reddish pink peeking through the sparkly gloss. Still don't know if I would wear it, but it's not bad at all.
It could be a good color to use for going out somewhere, like a date night.
Maybe I'll use it when you finally agree to introduce me to TTJ. Which I will do without fainting this time.
You know, I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I was weirdly inspired by that moment.
Me fainting? How?
Well, it showed how special an idol can be to someone. They can bring so much joy into a person's life, even if they never get the chance to properly meet that person. Being able to spread joy like that is almost magical, isn't it? I want it to be like that too. I want my singing to lift people up, not just weaken them like it does when we're in battle. I want people to look at me the way you looked at TTJ.
So, what you're saying is that I'm an inspiration to you. Wow, thanks, ARA.
I wouldn't say that.
Uh-huh. You can admit it. It's okay. Blep.
Although, speaking of inspiration, I've been wondering. The song we heard in the cafe the other day, do you know what it's about?
Eternal Rain, huh? Lyrics are pretty cheesy. They're mostly about longing for a lost love. Don't know anything about her love life nowadays. I didn't even know she dated Solaire until recently. Even her relationship with the Sentinel seemed different. I'll guess... Do we want to keep up the eternal flirt mood?
I don't have a better answer, so...
Are you hinting that it's about me?
What if it is?
But that doesn't make sense. Isn't it a breakup song? We never dated.
Ouch, relatable. I can't believe our relationship meant that little to you.
Well, what in the world are you talking about?
Just kidding. You don't really think it's about you, do you? Although you're close. It's actually about the Sentinels. Splitting up might as well have been a breakup. It hurt more than a breakup ever has, at least. Everyone disappeared. Jackie started distancing herself from me. KJ changed so much until I didn't recognize them anymore, and then they wanted nothing to do with me. Miranda started getting too busy to hang out, but I still wonder if she was just saying that to avoid hurting my feelings. I felt like I lost everything. My job, all my friends. You know, I don't have any family left either. I felt so alone. So, well, I channeled those feelings into lyrics. The song was a surprise hit, so at least some good came out of it, right?
ARA?
Am I the only one who misses being in the Sentinels? It hurts to think that no one else misses me as much as I miss them, but I guess that's simply how it is.
I don't miss everything, but there are definitely some things I miss about it. ARA looks at me with wide, pleading eyes.
Did you miss me? Ever since I started modeling for the Sentimentality campaign, I've been thinking about us. I never told you this, but
Before I can even answer, ARA closes her eyes and starts leaning towards me. Whoa, this is too much. Our relationship hasn't leveled up enough for this.
How about we take things a little slower?
How about we take things a little bit slower? Mila just started hanging out again, and I think we should get to learn more about each other first, and I don't know if I'm ready for this type of commitment yet, and I'm...
Okay, stop, I get it. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm not even sure why I did that.
She suddenly looks at me with a deadly serious expression. Maybe because I flirted with you that one time? That was kind of a signal, wasn't it?
It was a joke. This was a joke, and this never happened.
I think it should be one of those two, not both.
Just please forget this ever happened, okay? But if you remember it for some reason, then it was all a joke. I'm going to die of embarrassment now. Goodbye.
She takes off running out of the apartment without even closing the door behind her. She didn't even bother to collect the stuff she left out. I have no idea what that was all about, but I don't think I should bring it up to her again.
Oh, she left her kit.
Oh no.
The kit of stuff to leave behind so that you have a reason to come back.
Yep. So much for discussing theories together, I guess. Finally, time for bed. Stay up way too late reading my favorite shoujo manga. It ended on such a cliffhanger I couldn't stop. What's your favorite shoujo manga?
I don't know.
I climb out of bed dreading the workday. Going to work on December 25th.
Wow.
Wow. It's freezing this morning. Is that snow? I haven't seen snowfall in years. Alistair prods my leg sleepily.
Meow.
I still can't understand it, but somehow I think that's cat talk for go back to bed. All right, it's Christmas. I don't have anything special planned, so I spend the entire day watching the terrible Christmas movies with Alistair. The hours fly by. Suddenly I hear a knock at the door. Huh? Who could it be? Maybe Santa's come to visit you after all, Alistair. Alistair looks excited for a second, but plays it off. Right, I forgot I broke the news about Santa a few years ago to him. I run over to the front door and open it to see... Miranda? Standing outside the door, chattering her teeth and hugging her arm warmers.
Hey, Relatable. Glad to see you're home. I was worried about showing up unprompted.
No worries. Do you want to come in? You look kind of cold.
I'm fine. I'm visiting my parents nearby anyways. I just wanted to give you this.
Miranda hands me a small package wrapped with a recycled newspaper and twine.
Sorry. It's not super fancy or anything. I just made it on a whim when I was thinking about you. Anyways, catch you later.
Whoop. She walks off briskly. Did you forget about the jacket tied around her waist? I laugh a little bit. Miranda's usually so observant, but I guess she can be forgetful sometimes. I interrupt Miranda's gift to find a small wooden figurine. It's a highly detailed carving of Princess Sentinel Starlight. She even got my signature pigtails from back then in. That must have been a challenge. This is awesome. It's way better than any corporate merch at the Sentinels. I'm going to treasure it. I think I just heard a motorcycle, too. Oh my god!
All of them showing up one at a time.
You know, you just missed Miranda. KJ is standing at my doorstep holding something enormous. KJ, what are you doing here? And what is that?
Sup, Relatable. I'm doing some spring cleaning and figured you'd like this.
KJ hands me an absolutely gigantic rabbit plush. It's wearing a colorful pastel ribbon and dressed similar to mine. This is huge, and it looks brand new. Also, it's Christmas. You obviously aren't doing spring cleaning.
Yeah, you caught me. Well done, Sherlock. I just saw this for sale the other day. You like collecting stuff like this, right? Plus, it kind of looks like you, too. Real cute and goofy.
Goofy? And cute?
I rode all the way here with this rabbit under my arms. I must have looked like a total dork. Sorry I got some snow and road salt on it. My bike doesn't have side bags.
KJ shuffles around awkwardly.
Anyways, hope you like it. I got a dip. Promised to do a holiday party with some guys at the shop, and another with the band later. Got a full schedule, barely time to cook a turkey.
KJ turns on their heel and stalks off before I can get a word in. KJ? I carry the rabbit and plop it onto my bed. Just kind of look like me. Maybe we should get another one that looks like KJ and then we can match. Oh no, I see someone else coming.
Oh no!
Solaire.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker!
I closed the door. Sorry, Relatable's not feeling well today.
Open up, it's an emergency! A Christmas emergency!
Oh.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker!
Right. Thank you, Solaire. Merry Christmas.
Oh, you're really lucky. Santa Blaze is here to give you one very special girl a very special gift.
Solaire pulls out a rectangular gift box out of his jacket.
Behold! Now, I'm sure you're wondering what's inside, but
Solaire drones on about what's inside the box, but I already know what it is. It's a bunch of Saul cards. I would know because that's the only thing he ever gave me when we dated. Instead to cut him off now, he's practically yelling and I don't want any noise complaints. Solaire, this is, so appreciated. I can't wait to open it, so thanks for stopping by.
You're very welcome, Relatable. A little sad you haven't invited me in, but I get it. You've always been on the shy side, and...
I grab the box from his hands. Right, anyway, see you later. Cod. Damn it! At least he wasn't the only one that visited me today. I open up the box and inevitably there's a card inside. It appears custom made? It's me, Princess Sentinel Starlight, painted sloppily with markers and acrylic paint. It's actually kind of sweet. Maybe there's something to be said for Solaire. Sometimes. I go to read the description and it says, Solaire Blaze's ultimate sidekick. I throw the card in the garbage and move on with my day. Already time for bed. No, time off work was nice while it lasted.
I wonder if different people visit on Christmas depending on what you picked earlier.
Yeah, I wonder if we actually do have relationship values we're affecting or something like that.
Yeah.
Because we only visited KJ and Miranda once, but our visits went pretty well with both of them.
Yeah.
So. Oh, shut up, alarm. Let me sleep one more minute. Another glorious day in work purgatory.
Also known as Workatory.
Got him. I can't just seem to get a breakthrough with figuring out what's happening with our magic or Alistair. But capitalism calls, and I must answer. Sigh. I get settled in behind the cash register when I noticed ARA coming. ARA, what are you doing here, looking so kissable?
What? Another day, another photo shoot for the line.
Just your makeup looks fairly good today. That's what I meant.
Oh.
Nothing else. Don't worry about it. I thought maybe you'd come here to see me.
That's just a perk of the job.
Bang! Oh, is Lee's dead now? Did she die? Oh. We hear a strange noise coming from the back room, and then an awful moaning sound. This is definitely creepy.
What the hell is that? Is there a dying animal in there?
I have no idea. No one should be back there right now.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go see what it is.
Back up. Just in case. How about some teamwork here?
Must I do everything?
Do you not know what teamwork means? We approach the door together. It says staff only in big letters. Strange moaning is getting louder. What are we gonna find? Did Lee's just knock a shelf over or something? Yeah, okay. But then we both grab the door, throw it open, and find Lee's. Sitting on the floor, surrounded by sample packs of the sentimentality line. Her pockets are stuffed. She looks odd. Her shoulders are slumped in exhaustion, but there's a wild desperation in her eyes.
That actually sounds like something weird is going on.
Shoulders are slumped in exhaustion, but there's a wild desperation in her eyes.
Pockets stuffed with samples.
Of the
And then the line she's about to say, I didn't expect you yet.
Okay, let's take a moment. I didn't expect you yet. Shoulders are slumped in... So she's exhausted, but she's also grabbing a lot of the makeup. So what we had guessed the makeup was doing at this point was that it was somehow blocking the magic effect, right?
Or draining it.
Or draining it. So if Lise has been using it and Lise doesn't have magic, what is it doing to her?
I don't know.
Is it just like draining her like stamina? Is she just like exhausted all the time from it?
Maybe. Oh, relatable. I didn't expect you yet.
What are you doing in here?
Just some organizing. Looks like you've completely undone any organization there might have been.
Lise turns to ARA, finally noticing her presence.
And, is that the celebrity retired magical girl who is peddling her fame for a makeup brand ostensibly for charity, but probably more aptly about a deep sense of purposelessness in her life, so she craves attention and validation?
Did Lise always hate ARA?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Lise! She is my friend! What the fuck, man? ARA looks like she might throw Lise through the store's display windows. What is going on with you right now? Are you okay?
Is she okay? I'm sorry, I'm just so tired it makes me cranky and say things I shouldn't.
Lise pulls me aside and tries to whisper.
You should be careful around her. Magical girls, I don't think they care what happens to us regular people sometimes. and
Right,
she
she
seems
explained
scary.
this. She explained that to us at some point.
Lise, this isn't like you at all.
Relatable, could you cover for me today? I think I need to do something by myself for a while. Bye.
Did she somehow... Lise, weren't you even... Lise rushes out of the store. On the schedule for today?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the makeup is definitely turning people evil and shit, draining their energy.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what's happening. It's something... Because for magical girls, it's just kind of repressing their magic. For other people, it's probably just draining them of this... Yeah.
It's a classic. This is
Yeah.
like what every Sailor Moon villain arc in the original like couple arcs does. It's like, oh, there's an evil jewelry shop and everyone wants the cool new jewelry with beautiful diamonds for ridiculously low prices, and also it sucks out all your life energy.
Like
and then turns you
it's a
into
staple on
monster.
like every show of that variety. Like you can it's not...
That's definitely what's happening here. What was that all about?
I don't really know. She's never like this.
I'm calling a team meeting once I'm done with the photo shoot. You better be there.
I absolutely will. ARA heads off to find the photographer and their crew. I stand dumbfounded. Everything keeps getting stranger and stranger, but I don't have a lot of time to think about it. A customer comes through and demanding to see the sentimentality land. Demanding, huh? Time for work. Another day of minimum wage. Whoopee! Hi, welcome to Glamour Pop. Is everything all right?
I've been in that office my whole life. I've wasted my life away in sales.
Oh, big mood.
Trapped in that awful cubicle. I wish I was a magical girl instead.
Ah, the customer seems awfully down. Okay, so as much as we do that, I think you need help is in our job description.
Yeah, this is one of those things where it's like, yeah, you do need to see a counselor, but I don't think that a retail employee is the person to tell you this.
Sentinel Sol palette. Eyeshadow sample from Sentimentality shines just like the sun. That perked them up.
Those colors are just like the sun, like my days off on the beach. Give it to me now.
Okay, all right. No need to get aggressive. Yeah, and people are getting really grabby over that. Okay.
It turns out that Annalee's advanced formula contains Coke.
Who knew applying cocaine directly to your forehead have some unexpected results? I have free time now. Thankfully, I had a not so terrible day, so I feel like I have the energy to do a couple of things. Well, let's see. Lise is unavailable. I feel like let's hang out more with ARA at first, at least.
Okay.
I feel like we're getting some... ARA took back all of her reasons for not wanting to meet in a public place before and asked me to meet at the mall instead. I can tell she's still embarrassed about what happened last time. I don't mention that part, though, because I like staying alive. She's disguised again, but in the crowded food court, things are so chaotic that no one pays attention to us. For that reason, we also aren't too worried about anyone overhearing us. So what's the plan? More investigation?
Yep. Let's look around together, act normal, and if anything looks suspicious, be discreet about it.
My mouth is full of Auntie Amy pretzel. Oh,
I
man.
miss those so bad.
Yeah, we had one in the mall near here.
Did you know we still do? It's still there. At
It's
least
still-
it was the last time I was in there.
Damn.
Cause I got cause
Talk about a fucking institution.
that mall isn't dead yet. It's weird, but it's not dead.
It's not dead, but it's being held on life support, I think is the way of putting it.
yeah.
Because half the storefronts aren't even for-profit businesses anymore.
Yeah, there's just weird shit like they put the vaccine clinic in there for a while.
Yeah, there was the local vaccine
and
clinics
they moved
in there.
one of the libraries in there for a bit.
All of the big box stores are still there, and those are enough to justify their places on their own. Like,
Yep.
fucking Target's not going anywhere. But all of the other, like, I don't think I'd have a hard time thinking of a single business that's not one of the big boxy ones that has been there since I was a kid.
The one watch repair place that I've never seen open.
Is it a front?
No, there's a watch repair place in there, but the hours on it say something like, "Oh, open Tuesdays and Thursdays, noon to 3 p.m."
Fucking weird.
And it's just like
Maybe watch repair pays well enough that you can afford that.
this one guy has the watch repair shop front, and no one's bothered to like ask for the tiny hole in the wall storefront, and
Yeah.
it's never open.
Want to know my favorite piece of ephemera about that mall?
What?
So I don't remember what's there now, but one of the stores used to be an EB Games.
Oh yeah, it did.
It did, yeah. And the thing is, the carpet had EB Games' logo like printed on it.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever they did to it, it made it so fucking permanent that like I think it's a shoe store or something now.
But it's
you
still
go
EB
the
Games.
carpet still says EB fucking Games, even though EB Games hasn't been around for however long. It's really good actually.
Did you ever buy cards from back when there was that one toy shop at the far end that had all the different TCGs?
Yes,
And the
back when it was a
magazines
sport
about
card
'em?
shop, right?
I don't remember what kind of shop it was.
Yeah,
but-
because like way back there used to be a sport card shop. Then there. Oh man.
I used to buy Prophecy Block era booster packs of Magic the Gathering and the magazine that was about Magic the Gathering that I don't remember the name of it.
Oh god, what was the? I don't remember the name of it because I didn't get into Magic until a little bit after you.
Mm.
But God. Anyway, the moral of the story is malls are dead.
I don't know why I'm nostalgic for it because it sucked ass anyway.
Yeah.
It was already just a corporate hellscape, but like
I don't
it's
know.
worse
It's
now.
a corporate hellscape where you could find some traces of humanity in between the cracks.
At
and
least back then,
that
it was
was
a place
enough.
that was expected for children to loiter and like teens hang out in the food court.
Right. Like it was.
And now everything's just like, no, there's no bathrooms. Everything's locked. You don't buy food. No
Yeah.
service. You can't go pee. All of the
There's
things that were
no-
appealing to kids are closed. There's nowhere
right.
for anyone
it's not
to hang
functional as a place to fucking loiter anymore, which is
It's
like
just a place
the
to go to
one
fucking Target
arguable
and buy your
benefit of a
whatever.
mall is that you can fucking loiter there. God. I didn't
I feel fucking
expect this
sorry.
episode to come down defending malls, but I guess that's the APR stance now. 8PR. Malls were okay, I guess.
I don't know about defending malls. I just feel fucking sorry for kids coming up these days in the same situation as we were.
Yeah,
because
even before the pandemic, like there's like this huge push to like just crack down on public areas.
Yep.
For people to just fucking be without any obligation to spend money.
Yeah. And the shit like just biking in town and like
Right.
getting candy bars from the gas station or whatever, and then hanging around whatever stores that I used to waste so much
Right.
time on as a kid. If you did that nowadays, not only would your parents probably freak out about it as a parents of a child nowadays,
Right.
but also someone would probably call the cops on you.
Exactly.
Especially if you weren't white.
Yeah, that
especially
was the
around
point.
here.
Exactly.
So shit just got weird somewhere along the way.
Yeah, that was just even before the pandemic. That was true. Now
Yep.
it's even because like now, actually going around and hanging out with people is a fucking calculation on your own safety. It's like
Or your
fuck, man?
bladder endurance. The one that got me was all the public restrooms closing at the same time.
Right? Like, what the
Like-
fuck is the point of that? What is the point of having this big area meant to attract people to go shop to it
If no
you
one can
don't let
piss?
them fucking pee? Do you just hate homeless people so much that you want them to?
We hate homeless people so much that we're going to inconvenience everybody else except for them because of it.
Right? It's like, what the fuck do you think you're accomplishing? Ah. This episode took a turn.
Yeah. I guess we had some veiled rage
Man,
that is now unveiled.
I know the kids in general are all right, but I still feel sorry for some of them. It's like you're missing out on a few things that were rather nice to have.
Or at least there were some things that, like, there's some fucked up shit now. There was fucked up shit then too.
Right.
Everything has always been fucked up.
Everything's always been fucked up. And, like, you could argue the fucked up kind of attitudes we have today towards, like, public restrooms and stuff like that is just a natural growth of the same fucked up attitudes we had back then. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to defend the status quo or anything like that, but, like, in some measurable ways, things have gotten harder and more difficult to be just a person, a sociable person existing out in the world.
Yeah.
Not to mention that we send our kids to high school in a fucking mall now.
Yeah, we do.
We fucking do.
We do.
During the pandemic, we sent all of our kids to, and still do, in a fucking, was it a Macy's?
Yeah.
It was a fucking Macy's store. And it's like, that's our high school now. That's what we fucking do. Fucking love it here. Anyway, Auntie Amy's Pretzels. Woo! A fucking fixture. Go
Now
get
that
yourself an Auntie Amy's Pretzel today.
Now that we've ranted about malls and childhood and the toxicity of modern society for half an hour, let's get back to the cute pastel game.
This episode is sponsored by Auntie Amy's Pretzels. We have always been here, and we will continue to be here long after you are gone. Try the new honey mustard dip.
Enjoy the taste of inevitability.
Anyway, we give her a double thumbs up. After we leave the food court, we visit each store one by one. Fucking Blair's. I actually got my first ear piercings at Claire's. Not like the fancy ones; those I had done at like a professional shop, but like just the first lobe piercings. Yeah, I just went in and got them at Claire's.
I never did because I was always like, there's no way that's fine, right? Like this store that has 1 billion people go through it. Like, what if I get like turbo hepatitis?
Well,
or
the thing is, they have a
something?
ton of people going through it, so it has to be fine. If it wasn't, they wouldn't be able to fucking operate on that scale for that kind of thing.
But also lots
And it's
of things
also
are
just
things a ton of
lobes.
people do and turn out not fine.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I was like, no, I am going to a professional body piercer even for just a normal ear piercing because
That's fine. I went to a professional ear piercer to get like my tragus. My tragus is pierced. Little thing you should know about getting traguses pierced: don't get them both done at the same time. You won't know which side to sleep on.
Oh yeah.
Damn,
I miss my piercings.
Yeah, I do too. But also, like, I still have one of them in. I have one tragus pierced now. I'm no longer symmetrical. There.
I should get it redone. No one at work will talk shit to me about it.
Yeah, that's true. Now that we don't like work fucking public facing retail job, can I go on another rant about this? Because this is one of the most tone deaf fucking things in the world. What the fuck is it with modern retail jobs and having rules against employees with hair dye or certain piercings or visible tattoos? In the year of our Lord 2020. Think about what kind of people you're expecting to hire, right? And then think about like how these people, and especially younger kids, people younger than us, are expressing themselves more and more often with these things. You are just cutting off a huge base of people who would want to work at these positions because you are too fucking proud to be like, oh, I don't want someone with green hair representing us, and no one fucking cares. You don't need to have like a certain look to be a good customer service person. And people who match that look aren't necessarily better at it because they do.
I mean, it's the same as the why can't people in retail have a chair or stool to sit on? It has nothing to do with it being in any way.
The punishment is the point.
Yeah.
It's to make people suffer for working minimum wage jobs for no fucking, like, it's bad enough that, like, we seem to think as a society it's fit to look down upon people who do our minimum wage jobs. Like, no, fuck that. Those people make the world fucking work for us. Yeah, like, we've somewhere along the way developed this misapprehension that minimum wage work is also like minimum
humanity.
Yeah, and it's like, no, it's fucking not. Do you know how hard those fucking jobs are? We've got this impression that it's like, oh, it's costs, like, it's the no effort to do and no effort to do the job, so we don't have to pay. It's so, like, creating that experience for you as a customer is so fucking exhausting. God damn it. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, because, like, in general, we've done a very good job of cultivating an audience that's like sympathetic to those kind of things. So, like, I know I'm not, like, swaying minds with the people listening to this right now, but, like, it fucking bothers me.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta blow off the steam.
Yeah, it's and the thing is, like, if you do it long enough, it'll just continue to stay with you. I haven't had to work a retail job in several years now, and it's still constantly in the back of my mind. It never leaves. Just my entire, like, the beginning of my adult life was spent working like that. And all of those habits and all of those mental pathways have just permanently rooted themselves in my brain. It's fucking awful.
Yep.
Anyway, magical girls.
I don't know. I think we have time for another tangent.
Do we? Well, let's see what happens. Let's see where we go from here. I'm sure if they got something. Let's see. In Blair's, we spent forever trying on colorful barrettes and butterfly clips, and ARA ended up buying us multiple packs of them. That's cool. We even go to investigate Hot Topic, but we leave when ARA keeps complaining that it reminds her too much of KJ and is ruining her fun. Is Hot Topic still a thing?
It totally still exists, but I don't
do
know
teenagers
that
have a place to go to, like, get their, like, light, edgy stuff?
I don't know. I hope so.
You want to know the one thing I hate admitting about Hot Topic?
What?
Like, I want to say, like, 40% of the music they had at Hot Topic was legitimately good.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I think I got into Opeth because of Hot Topic.
Yeah,
I think I bought Blackwater Park there.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, like, Hot Topic, some of the music is, like, I'm not going to judge you for being into, like, metalcore or whatever. It's not my jam, but, like, fine. If you enjoy it, go for it. But also, they'd hide stuff, like legitimately, regarded music, like, Opeth in there, and you'd be like, God damn. That's it. That's the last tangent. We did it. I'm having a great time, but something tells me ARA might have forgotten about the reason we're here.
Come on, let's do the photo booth.
She tugs me along and we slide into the curtained booth. The ARA inserts some money and chooses a frame for the pictures. We smile for the first one, strike exaggerated model poses for the second, and make cards with our hands for the third, and...
Quick, what's the last one going to be? Oh.
Blue screen. The camera captures her shocked face, but it's too quick to catch the intense red blush that follows.
Geez, what was that? You're giving me really mixed signals here.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. The blue wig must be growing on me.
I guess you did always have a thing for people with eccentric hair. Should I spike it up Solaire style too?
Oh, you do that for me? We didn't say no. We just said, like, maybe let's talk about it. We collect the reels and ARA hands me my copy.
They came out really cute.
Yeah, that was really fun. Should we go back to searching for clues now?
Oh, right. My bad. It's been a while since I've been able to hang out with a friend like this, so I got a little carried away. Let's get back to the food court to talk.
We return to our temporary base of operations, the table in front of Mr. Burger, and try to figure out what we can do with the little information we have.
So, in the past, we knew exactly who the enemy was. They normally don't go through the effort to hide their tracks like this.
That's true. Usually they're all, I am the evil villain from the heinous otherworldly dimension. Bow before me. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Right? They were cocky and they wanted us to know who they were. This enemy is different. I don't know what that means for us, but they're smarter than the others. It feels dangerous. I wonder if we're dealing with something similar to the Black Hole Carnival.
What? Is this a Sailor Moon reference?
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
reference to a specific Sailor Moon arc.
Gotcha. Fake magical girl fan right here. The ones who altered our memories and tried to turn us evil?
I still have nightmares about them sometimes. That was a rough fight.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have been so rough if we went with my plan instead.
Here we go again.
Let's not get defensive.
Let's tell her to let go.
Yeah.
ARA, it's been years now. I know that meeting up again has brought back a lot of bad memories, but you can't let it get to you like this. We have a mission right now. We shouldn't let our old petty rivalry get in the way of it.
Petty rivalry? That's really what you think it was? You had it out for me. Anytime I suggested something, you would shut me down immediately. Happy to hear that it meant nothing to you, but I still remember how shitty it made me feel.
You know I didn't do it to make you feel bad. I was the leader. It was my responsibility to make the hard decisions.
You still don't get it, do you? It's not about you making the decision itself. It's about you not taking my opinions into consideration. You didn't even listen to me.
Can we please just get past this? I don't want this to ruin the friendship we have now.
Who said we're friends now?
Oh,
But also, ARA said we're friends now like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, I didn't mean
But
that.
but the makeup.
I do want to be friends again, but I don't think we understand each other. I'm not sure if anyone understands me.
I want to. Maybe I don't understand you, but I want to. You're important to me, and I want to make an effort this time to understand where you're coming from.
You can start by admitting you were wrong about the carnival.
Fine. I made a bad call at that time. You were right, and I should have listened to you. If we went with your plan, it would have saved us a lot of misery.
Yeah, well, you're a few years too late.
I know I am. Honestly, there were a lot of times that I should have listened to you.
Why didn't you? Pride.
Too proud to admit when I was wrong? Especially when it came to you. If I told you that I was wrong about something, you would have never let me live it down.
Yeah, that's true.
You're supposed to act like it's not true, though.
How about this? If I promise that I won't say I told you so,
Across the table, ARA holds out her pinky to me.
promise you'll at least listen to what I have to say this time round?
I grin at her, interlock our pinkies, and press our thumbs together. Promise. She smiles back as she lets go of my hand.
You can lean on me, okay? You don't have to carry the burden of making all the decisions by yourself. I never wanted you to.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, ARA. Why do you look like you're gonna try to make out with me again?
Shut up, no I don't! Fuck you, I told you to forget that ever happened. And it was
Blep.
also a joke. I was going to treat you to ice cream, but never mind.
No, not my sip and shot. Okay, I take it back.
Fine, but this is your last warning. Oh, by the way, I have a concert soon if you want to come by. We could hang out backstage before the show.
ARA ruffles through her purse and pulls out a folded flyer, which she unfolds and hands to me. She must have been planning to ask me from the beginning.
Here's the date and location if you're interested.
Huh, will there be free snacks there?
Did I ever tell you about the thing, or did you know me during the thing I was doing in my last year or two? Wait, we have to edit that.
Oh, sorry. I'll
Shit.
edit it. I mean,
The thing,
I'll edit that out.
okay,
But yeah,
okay. During my last year or two at college,
sure. Tell me.
so there were all kinds of events happening, right?
Sure.
And there would always be like coffee and refreshments catered to the events.
Always. Yeah. That's how you get college students to go to an event. Is you say free pizza.
Yeah, so for like a year and a half, I would just go to any of them I could find that seemed in any way, like, even ones that didn't seem interesting to me, just any that seemed like I could get in and it would be fine and no one would complain about me, a stranger, being there. And then I'd just have the coffee and refreshments. And then I'd sit there for half an hour and listen to someone lecture about some topic that was nonsense to me I'd never heard of, and then I'd leave.
Yeah.
And I would do that like a couple times a week.
You could live off of that stuff,
Yeah.
honestly.
And the coffee was fine. It was like decent coffee.
Oh.
Anyway,
Nice. Thank you for giving me editing work. By
I'm so sorry.
it's fine. I mean, there's a we've told people the general idea. of
Yeah,
where we
but
are,
there-
still they don't need to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah!
If you can't make it, I understand. Prioritize figuring out what's wrong with the magic first.
Got it. Thank you for the invite, though. We decided to call it a day there. Didn't get exactly as much investigation done, but I had a fun time anyways. She ends up buying us ice cream, so I call that a successful mission. Who should I go hang out with now?
Do we want to? So we got a chance to prioritize someone else here. Do we want to I'm kind of torn between Miranda and KJ here.
Okay.
Because I like their vibe. I like the vibes of everyone here,
Yeah, I like
honestly.
everyone's vibe is the hard part.
That's the hard part. But Miranda has the really like big introverted thing going for her, which, you know, after my own heart. But we also could hang out with Jack and see
Are
how...
you feeding your introvert snacks?
Are you feeding your introvert snack? Oh, we're just straight up stealing jokes now. Yeah, that's us. Awesome. All right, who are we hanging out with?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
All right, I want to go see Wood.
Okay.
It's not hard to guess where Miranda will be at any hour of the day. As predicted, I find her hard at work at the wood shop again. Seems to be more intensely concentrating than usual. Beats of sweat on her brow. Knock knock?
Hey, Relatable, come on in.
When she sees me, she steps away from her project, the beginnings of a gorgeous bookshelf using different types of wood, and wipes off her sweat. She hands me safety glasses with a nod. What are you working on today? It must be really tough because you're working up quite the sweat.
The project isn't the toughest part.
Well, what is?
I'm trying to not put any of my magic into it. I thought it'd be easier, but it takes a lot of effort just to keep it held back. Honestly, it's a bit strange building something this way.
I don't think we're here to tell her how to do
Yeah.
things, but let's ask why.
Yeah.
Why hold back your magic at all?
Imbuing my magic into my creations was second nature. I guess I wanted to see what it'd be like without it.
And how's it been?
Really hard. I don't know if I could keep up my usual pace like this. That could make my work suffer, but then again, I'm trying to figure out where magic fits into my life now. This is an experiment. I don't want magic to be some crutch.
Yeah, I can see that, but also like if it's part of you and it's just gonna be a part of everything you do anyway, right? Like it's just part of how you do things. I don't know.
And I don't want to assume it has to be a part of everything I do.
Well, all right, that is reasonable. That is a reasonable way to feel.
Is that why you wouldn't let me try healing your hands last time? Miranda reflexively looks away. She starts standing the edge of the woodblock until she's avoiding more of this conversation.
It's a part of it, but
But Miranda disappears back into her work. It's so hard to know what's going on in her head.
Let's offer to help.
I don't know anything about woodworking, but I'm here to help.
Can I help with what you're working on? Miranda works at me grumpily.
Do you know what a spoke shave is?
A razor that can talk?
My point exactly. Do not touch the dangerous tools. I have this.
Okay, just trying to lighten the mood is all. Something's bugging you and I never know if I should ask or avoid it.
Relatable, fine. Remember when the Shadow Society set up that trap for us at the Natural History Museum? All those reanimated dinosaurs coming right at us. I froze. Poor KJ had to save our skin with their bubbles yet again. I don't think we appreciated how much of a toll protecting all of us took on them.
Even I took them for granted sometimes. Wish I'd been better at protecting you all.
I'm not saying this about you. I'm trying to talk about me. It's okay to depend on people sometimes.
Yeah.
It's okay to be dependent on your friends sometimes.
Oh well.
I mean, there are plenty of times when you took the initiative. Did you know?
Wow.
We're all pretty stunned when deadly...
Or do people just get this right off the bat? Like, is this conversation difficulty 96%.
We're all pretty stunned when Deadly Derek pulled off the Staff of Ultimate Power. Thought we were done for. Then you stepped up and revealed that you had already snuck into his lair and swapped it with a fake made from your magic. You exploded the faux staff right in his face. It was priceless.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
And you didn't even tell us you had done it, you sly minx. Saved our butts.
Where did we put the ultimate staff of power?
Oh, maybe in my parents' storage unit?
Yikes.
Oh, no. So we're just leaving. Okay.
Leaving mystical WMDs laying around storage
I'm
units.
beginning to see how Annalie might have gotten some...
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, and remember the fight at the power plant? If you hadn't been there.
I appreciate this, Relatable. It feels good to be recognized. and remind myself that I wasn't always the helpless one in the group.
Hardly. We always knew we could depend on you. I hope you feel that you could depend on us too, and can depend on me now.
Ooh, are we continuing our flirting streak?
Are we gonna
Hi,
get
everyone. I know we haven't seen each other in a while, but I'm going to flirt with every single one of you.
Are we gonna get the bad ends where the rest of them team up and kill us when they realize we've been quadruple timing them?
I don't think so.
Let's see what happens.
That's not just teammates.
That sounds pretty good.
Miranda smiles. Put my hand on her arm, and God, her forearms are buff. I want you to only associate me with the past, since I know it's painful. Maybe we can make some new memories together.
I'd like that.
I gently take my hand away, but Miranda grabs it.
You got some wood stain on your hands. Sorry, I'm covered in it.
She takes a rag and cleans off my hand. Oh, thank you. Diligently. We spend the rest of our time chatting about our projects. He explains to me that a sawhorse is not just a horse covered in saws. Who knew?
Although that would be an awesome thing.
That sounds like a Dark Souls boss.
Yeah.
I should get back to it. Feel free to visit me again sometime.
I will. When I arrive at the mall, I see the sentinels hanging around near the escalator. ARA is in the middle of telling the group something, waving her arms around with a conspiratorial look. Looks like she's wearing her in-public disguise again.
I've been watching this person for the past few days, and I think I've found who we're looking for. It's Lise.
ARA, what are you saying? My work wife?
You saw how weird she was acting this morning? Do you really think that's not suspicious? Come on, even you aren't that dense.
Now that you mention it, yeah, that is pretty sus.
Well, at work, she's also been complaining about a lot about magical girls. That might not be a coincidence.
Exactly.
Maybe you're onto something there.
Tons of people complain about magical girls, myself included. That's not enough evidence to say it's her. Okay,
I don't think we're saying it's her, but that she's probably involved, tangentially related. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm not 100% certain that it's her, but she's hiding something. A vibe isn't enough evidence either.
Is that anachronistic? Were people using vibe in that way in the 90s?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
That's obviously not the only reason. Relatable and I are the ones whose magic is being affected the most, and we've been around Lise at the store more than anyone else. I don't think that's a coincidence. Plus, I've overheard her saying how much she doesn't like me in particular, so she could be targeting me now after Relatable. Is that what this is really about? Someone disliking you doesn't make them evil. Get over yourself. Fuck you, that has nothing to do with it. Uh-huh, are you sure about that? Hey, let's focus. We aren't going to get anywhere if we argue.
ARA and KJ both grumble a fine and settle for glaring at each other.
Anyways, until someone has another lead, I think we should investigate Lise.
I feel like if we investigate Lise, it'll at least lead us in the right direction.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. Let's watch Lise and see if she does anything weird. More weird than normal. Bad weird, not good weird.
Great, let's plan out a way to catch her off guard. I'm glad you're taking it seriously. Thank
Right,
you.
and she wanted us to take our plan seriously.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm not so sure I agree with this. Lise was fine when Miranda and I visited. She might not hold up to your definition of acceptable behavior. But I saw no dastardly deed or attempt at manipulation when we were there. KJ, can't you just go with the flow sometimes? Can't you keep a more open mind?
ARA and KJ start arguing again.
Relatable, help. Oh,
Relatable, help. They never stop. I got that.
I think it's okay. Sometimes love can blossom on the battlefield.
I appreciate the optimism, Jackie. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, really? I'll put $5 on it.
Deal. I wonder if I should put my hand in. We give them a minute, but eventually Jackie cuts in.
I'm not so sure it's this Lise everybody's talking about. But if we have a lead, why not follow it? I can do the investigation since I'm the one who brought it up.
No offense, but I think maybe someone more level-headed should go. You might have some bias that accidentally comes through. And that includes you too, KJ.
Fair enough. I'll tag along. If anything goes awry, I'll protect you, Relatable.
Well, that sounds fine to me. You haven't even met Lise yet. I think I should take someone along who recognizes her mannerisms a bit better. Someone observant. Well, what about you, Miranda? You and I can do it together. Me? Well,
Fine, whatever. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it, Relatable. We spend some time making a plan for investigating Lise. Hopefully this gives us the answers we need. And we'll have to see if those answers are the right answers.
Next time?
Next time!
In which we probably won't stop for like a good half hour just to talk about fucking malls. Man, that came from a raw place. I am sorry. I'm still working through some shit. Anything you want to say to the people?
Peace.
All right, thank you for winding up forever with that. Bye, everyone.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.